slump and I see new cartoons and they're, you know, because these guys, there's enough of them now that there's regular content coming out. And yeah, not only is it healthy competition, it's inspiring, obviously, because you guys are all my role models and I love being one of such dicks. But the, and then the third one, that's how I have to say it. I can't say it genuinely because then it's like weird. And then the third one to get out of the slump is just to try a different style completely. You know, and that's because I'm still trying to find my own thing. Like a lot of these guys, like they're capable of many different styles, but they kind of have a style or a couple of styles that they use, and I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. So for me, it's just a matter of like, wow, I've never done something like that. Maybe that'll be fun to try. And that even if I'm in a slump, trying just something different, just, you know, I can't be in a slump anymore because I'm constantly trying to learn and you know, make that thing work.
Disconnect from the internet.
Yeah, true.
Easy. Social media? Yeah. Yep, just for a little bit. It helps. That's all I got. Sorry.
What, you're on the internet?
Zach's trying to tell us what.
It's fine, I won't do any more.
How do you get out of a slump, Zach?
I will like watch the stuff that I find the funniest, so I'll put like an Always Sunny or like South Park and just really kind of like.
Or like re-inspiration?
Yeah, just make a list of stuff that you like, and just watch it.
And why it's funny.
And why it's funny, yeah, break it down, but don't break it down too much because you'll become crazy.
I like it because the butt farts.
Butt parts, yeah, that's.
I guess for me is definitely a lot of like watch what inspires you, but also something that nobody mentioned is like when you're working on something, like there's a lot of low points and like boring points which like make you unmotivated. So you just kind of have to like step back and like think about like what it is you want to do like right now. And then if it's like, oh, I want to draw a girl's butt, you're like, all right. And then you just like sketch out a girl's butt and you're like, hey, I like drawing again. And then you just go back to what you were doing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So your solution of getting out of the slump is drawing butts?
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Well, because like you get into a slump because you don't want to do it anymore, right? But if you like look inside yourself, like you're fucking you're an artist, like you want to do something, and then you got to think about what you want to do. And if it's drawing a pair of boobies that bounce around, then do it. And then when you're done, you'll be like, hey, I'm satisfied. I did that. Let's work on something else now.
I'm gonna try that now.
It's really tough though because like we're in this weird transitional period where like pretty much everybody at this table right now, like they do all their art, all their animation, all their voices, all their music more than likely, all their sound, and they put it all together. So it's easier to get into a slump really when you don't have people to rely on. There's probably a lot of people in this room that do the same thing. Like it's like they're like a one-man show, and that's pretty unheard of. Like nowadays. Like I kind of, so like, when you do get into a slump, it's fucking crushing, dude. Like, it's just bearing down. It's like, you don't really even have to do it. It's like something that you're releasing to people because you want to, but it can be like really bad.
But I think that's why you do need to have your peers around you and stuff like that.
You do.
Because they're constantly reminding you, they're like, hey, what happened to that cartoon? Or, you know, that scene was good, or that was a funny joke. And you're like, really? Because I've been drawing it for 5 months.
And that's, yeah, that's true too. Like, it's out of your mind. And then like, you also need your peers around, not even positive for the negative.
Of course.
You need somebody to tell you that
It sucks.
That it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It's like that's not funny. So it's like,
You guys are good at that.
I don't mean to.
But it's only because like you're so supportive.
So,
like I've seen like what you're capable of, and then it's like, oh, what about this? And it's like,
The
and then
worst.
you don't waste your time. You know.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say that when I was at the office a while ago, and then Jose, and I was just like talking about the awesome cartoons, and he was like, man, fucking what was it? The Crackdown one, man, that was garbage, dude. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, man, that shit sucked. And I was like, oh. And like really, I was like, man, I really gotta step on my game. This thing is sucks. Yeah, exactly. Nobody was like, man, this is garbage, except for like the thousands of YouTube comments.
The worst thing to do would have to be surrounded around yes men. Like you really want friends, like, cause like I know a lot of people, I know artists that are like, but I know that it's good. It's like, yeah, but it's not. And it's like, cause if I had friends who were like, I made a cartoon, it's like, I like that part where he like jumps, and it would be like bullshit. Like clearly they didn't fucking like that. They're just trying to like find a part that they remember sort of because it was actiony. But like in those situations, like you really can't have a yes man. Like if you're like, fucking tell me if this is funny or not. You have to legitimately like pull them closer to make sure they're listening. You're like, okay, it sucks. So, because in those situations, I'm sorry, Michael Jackson.
I was really distracted by that too.
Basically,
It's real. It's straight up Michael Jackson.
genuinely had people who were like, basically, that's why I said, that's my story.
You need friends to tell you something sucks. I mean, many occasions parents tell you something sucks, and it's just a good thing to go around. So I agree with you. Michael Jackson.
It's pretty surreal, dude. You look real.
Can you dance?
Oh.
So you had like a showdown last night in a gazebo with another Michael Jackson. I saw that shit from the balcony. Yeah, I'll talk to the other guy.
He's not even live.
The big red pole. What is that? Lightsaber.
Lightsaber? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
That actually makes sense.
Well, the first one, I just wanted to shoot something. I was at Aaron's place, and I was like, dude, let's just do something, right? And we'll end it with someone getting shot, and it's as far as we thought. And then the second one, since we sort of had this structure to the first one, because we went home and we got all this footage.
The quality time formula.
We just sat
Time honored.
I took the footage and I was like, well, if we take this and then this will lead to that. And then there you go. And then, yeah, for the second one, we did halfway think about that one. I mean, you can kind of tell from watching it, but yeah, we want to make more. We gotta have a formula down. So
Like 700 of them.
Wait, do you have something to say about that?
No?
I'll say that the explosion in the second one was
wow.
phenomenal. I had no idea how you did that.
That
What's
was
his name?
actually super
And the
important.
fucking dude that supposedly died is sitting right there.
Oh yeah. The pick was
This
the
guy
guy talking about.
But he's still alive. What?
Yeah, no. It's funny because that particular shot, I knew that we had to get that looking pretty real, at least the first time we watched it through, just because that would really freak the shit out of everybody. And yeah, we just worked with this guy who's really good with particle effects, and yeah. Yes, that's shocking shit in me. Yes.
I think my favorite part about that was when we were on the bikes.
I can't imagine what the neighbors were thinking. I didn't like that part. I did like the smash zoom on your face though. I thought that was perfect. Yeah, that's key.
Do you remember the guy that was there?
Oh, the douchebag that didn't let us shoot.
He had the button-down shirt and like the sunglasses and his dog. He's like, "Hey, you guys shoot a movie? What's going on?"
Yeah, it's impossible to shoot in LA. People are they're assholes.
Yeah, I mean, because like last week there was a crew filming here, and the guy across the street, he wasn't super happy with it, and I mean, you're not supposed to shoot without a permit,
I got so pissed, but like, anyway, yeah. I'm glad it worked
and we
out.
drove down one block and then filmed the whole
Yeah, we
thing.
literally went down one more street and did the exact same thing, and it worked out.
Wait, hold up real quick. Does anybody here smoke menthol cigarettes? Give me one.
Oh, Hans. Everybody is Hans. Does anyone here have a lot of cash?
Sorry about that. Yeah, you guys have food and money and...
Okay.
Long